All right, today we're diving into something that's really shaking things up for developers. It's a tool called Goose, and trust me, it does so much more than just suggest your next line of code.
So let me ask you something. Does your AI assistant ever feel like, well, just a really fancy autocomplete? I mean, yeah, it's great at finishing your sentences, but what if it could come up with the whole idea on its own and then actually do something about it? That's the huge leap we're talking about here.
Okay, so what is Goose, really? Well, the key phrase here is your on-machine AI agent for engineering tasks. And I want you to really focus on that one word, agent.
Let's get the official definition out of the way. Goose is a local, extensible, open source AI agent that automates engineering tasks. So, what does that actually mean? It means it runs right there on your own machine, you can change it however you want, and its entire reason for being is to automate stuff, not just to help you out a little. And this right here, this is the heart of it. We're talking about a move away from simple suggestions to autonomous action. It's the difference between a passive tool and an active partner. Think of it less like a spell checker and more like a junior developer on your team that you can just hand off entire tasks to. So how exactly is this different from the tools we're already used to? Let's take a closer look and go beyond code suggestions to really see the jump from assistant to, well, a true agent. Okay, this slide really lays it all out. On one side, you've got your standard code assistants. They suggest code, they finish lines for you, they answer questions. Super helpful for sure, but that's kind of where it stops. But then you look at Goose, the AI agent. This thing executes code. It debugs its own mistakes. It can manage whole workflows and even talk to other APIs. It's a doer, not just a talker. So what can this thing actually do on its own? Well, get this. It can build entire projects completely from scratch. It doesn't just write code, it runs it to see if it actually works. It can look at your existing code and make it better. It can handle complicated engineering pipelines. And it can even take your rough ideas and prototype them with incredible precision. I mean, this is a completely different level of automation we're talking about. Okay, I know what you're thinking. That all sounds amazing. Maybe a little too amazing. So how does it actually work? Let's pull back the curtain and look at the core pillars that make Goose so powerful. The whole idea behind Goose is to give you, the developer, total control. First off, flexibility. You're not stuck with one large language model. You can plug in whichever one you want. Next, it's totally open and extensible. It's open source, so you can dive in and customize it as much as you need. It also plays nice with MCP servers, so integration is seamless. And finally, it's cross-platform. Use it as a desktop app or a CLI, your choice. For all you tech nerds out there, let's take a quick peek under the hood. You can see it's built mostly on Rust, which is awesome for performance and safety, right? And then there's a good chunk of TypeScript, which gives it that flexibility. These aren't random choices. They really show the serious engineering that went into building this thing.
So the tech is obviously rock solid, but we all know a tool is nothing without a strong community behind it. And it turns out people are flocking to this project in droves. So let's go join the flock and see what's up. And when I say the community is massive, I'm not kidding. Check this out. Over 23,000 stars on GitHub. That is a huge vote of confidence from the developer community. And it doesn't stop there. Over 2,000 forks. That means thousands of developers are not just using it, they're actively building on top of it and making it their own. And get this, more than 339 contributors. This isn't just a small side project. It's a vibrant, global, collaborative effort. It's the real deal. You also gotta love that the community has a great sense of humor. This is straight from their GitHub page. A little dad joke for you. Why did the developer choose Goose as their AI agent? Because it always helps them migrate their code to production. Yeah, I see what they did there. And if you want to get in on the action and goose around with them, they are literally everywhere. You can find it on Discord, YouTube, LinkedIn, X, you name it. There are tons of ways to get connected. So after all that, it really just leaves us with one big question. And this one's for you. What would you build? What amazing things could you create if you could just automate all the boring parts?